is next. Odrisamer Despagne, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, in his last outing, he threw real well. Went into the 8th inning and got his ball club the win. He'll try and do that again here.
Troy Tulowitzki strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
A little bouncer. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Kevin Pillar will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. On the ground up the middle. Hardy's there to second for one. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the one.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
And in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout's too concerned.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
Machado is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on it. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Stroman is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Adam Jones comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, center fielder, Adam Jones.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Jimmy Paredes will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
And he's in the top 5 in runs scored, too, so he's a big part of this offense.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Chris Davis will dig in now in a run-scoring spot, and they've got the right man for the job here as he currently leads the American League in RBIs.
Well, you know, big-time power threats like him tend to rack up those RBIs. He's also way up there on the home runs leaderboard.
First and second here with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row. And now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Manny Machado will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Well, and I think that's what you're going to hope for from those corner infielders. Typically, those are your big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring those Ducks home.
Out in front of it, strike one. Stroman comes set. 0-1 on its way. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 10 for him on the year, as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Pedro Alvarez will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs.
And we know it's just April, but he's...
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. 8th home run on the season for him as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Jonathan Scope will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
Drilled on the hit. Matt Wieters will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
First, now a swing, and he pops him up, right up the chute. They're in starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, it's no secret they need man hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
J.J. Hardy will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
You know, as an everyday player, you wake up in the morning and you dream of 3-hit days. You look at the average that he's got on the season, and he added one of those 3-hit days yesterday.
Belted high in the air out to left. Saunders going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Josh Donaldson is an MVP-type player because of his offense. But his defense is just as superb. He makes great plays, very athletic. And some of the things he does on a baseball field, you just can't imagine. I can't wait to watch him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Chris Colabello will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, Matt, Hillsdale gets pretty favorable reviews from all parties. I think some pitchers wish he'd give a little more on the corners, but he's usually right more often than they are.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Hardy is there for it. 1 down. And with that, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about guys at the hot corner, the best in the league, we're looking at one of them right here. Gold Glove Award winner last year. Has as soft a hands as anybody in the league. You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Michael Saunders now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Adam Jones will start things off in the home second, and they've got to be licking their chops after that first inning output.
Yeah, and I think if you're a guy getting your second at-bat of the game and it's only the second inning, you know things are going pretty well.
Saunders is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out.
Right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Paredes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here, hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes. Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. You want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
Drilled to first, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's Manny Machado now. Hit hard to short. And that's through, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Pedro Alvarez stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Gavin Floyd is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Shot toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 10-0 score. Striding into the box, J.J. Hardy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
J.J. Hardy.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Pilar, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Here comes Wieters around third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Floyd pauses. First pitch on the way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Paredes.
Right fielder, Jimmy.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, I don't know what's going on down there. These guys are absolutely clobbering the ball right now. I mean, that is back-to-back-to-back home runs. As a team, you might see that one time a season if you're lucky.
Here's Chris Davis now.
First baseman, number 19.
As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a swing and a fly ball. Saunders on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this. Devin Travis will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a look at our daily feature here. This date in baseball history. So it's back to the top of the order now, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Got him.
Wow, and he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Kevin Pillar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And Hardy will put the glove to this one for route number 2. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Josh Donaldson.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Pedro Alvarez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Floyd into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bautista sprinting after it. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Jonathan Scope steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right
here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Looking up is Saunders. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Scope. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup is going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Line hard toward right center. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. J.J. Hardy steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. J.J. Hardy, a solo home run. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
And you know what, guys? Some games, you just wind up getting all the breaks. Now, granted, they've created some of the breaks for themselves. I'll give them that. But you know you're going well when you see balls like this turn into home runs off the foul pole instead of being just a long, loud strike.
Into the box, number 25. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Edwin Encarnacion is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a foul pop behind the plate. And a rather easy first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Jose Bautista is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Into the box now, Chris Colabello. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. The Orioles lead it 17. And here is Adam Jones now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
These guys,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
In now, Jimmy Paredes.
Right fielder.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Here's Chris Davis now. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Well, he's not really fooling anybody so far out of that bullpen. Here's another hard-hit ball. They're not going to get anything to show for it. But whatever he's throwing out there so far ain't working.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Designated hitter.
As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And you know, normally when you see a play like this, you figure if this guy's all the way out into the outfield like he is right there, you figure he's already in the shift. But actually, this is all range right there. He's way out on the outfield grass, and he's able to gather this thing up and make the play from a tough angle, too.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Russell Martin heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Too high. 1-2. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Michael Saunders in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Scope's able to get there. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Devin Travis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
One there.
Oh, he's in.
Not really your prototypical double play ball here. This is a high chopper, so they wind up taking the force at second, and that's all they're going to get.
Back to the top of the order now, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto, and they remain well behind. Matt Wieters comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Tap fouled at home plate. Floyd sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. J.J. Hardy ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Gone! A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, number 25.
Number 25.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And I'm just surprised that no one in his dugout has seen enough. I mean, this guy is done out there. D-U-N. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Bautista. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Drew Hutchison is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Here's Chris Davis now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 8th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Saunders is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Orioles,
Pedro Alvarez stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
the second baseman, number 6,
Jonathan Scope is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. It's sharply toward third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Kevin Pillar will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Under it is the left fielder. 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, his guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Matt Wieters will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Driven to deep right field. Bautista looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's the shot now, J.J. Hardy. Has to swing and lift a foul. Swing and a shot to third. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Number 25 digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. In is Bautista, but this gets down, a base hit.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game. That batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1.
And you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pillar over to his left. 2 down.
That's disappointing right there. You figure he should get at least 1 more shot at the cycle before this one's through.
Jimmy Paredes will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his fourth in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in one game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Chris Davis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Martin has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs. Jose Bautista is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
And we get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Chris Colabello will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Russell Martin swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
A weak chopper up the line. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Drew Storen will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Manny Machado gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round-tripper back in the 4th.
Third baseman.
Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Storen comes set. Here he comes 0-1. This is line to left. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Pedro Alvarez steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Pulled toward right center field. Pillar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The second baseman.
Jonathan Scope will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Runners on first with 1 down. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt.
And then yet again, we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting,
number 25. Will step in looking perhaps for a 3-homer ball game.
Yeah, and on fire doesn't even begin to describe his performance so far. You talk about swinging a heavy stick, no doubt.
And this is fouled at the plate. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Michael Saunders will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Ready with the 0-2. Chop foul wide of first.
No, foul ball.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
It's such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a look at ball one.
You've got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the eighth.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The shortstop.
Troy Tulowitzki gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled back. The 0-2 delivery. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Kevin Pillar will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Good curveball, strike 2.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
Tap down the line. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Josh Donaldson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Brett Cecil will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Adam Jones stands in for his 7th at-bat now, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit.
Well, that's a great game for sure, but the fact that this is the 7th at-bat is pretty crazy. What's going on?
And he's retired 1 away.
That's a disappointing final at-bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Cecil's ready. First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here it comes, 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pillar moving in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman, number 19.
Chris Davis stands in for his 7th at-bat now, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits already to his credit. He's set. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play off to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now here's Davis. High in the air and deep to right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
That scoreboard out and right is 25 feet tall. This ball was always going to clear it. The question was, would it stay fair? It does by pretty comfortable margin.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Foul. Out of play. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Edwin Encarnacion will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Michael Givens will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Michael Givens.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
Jose Bautista comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone.
The batter,
Chris Colabello stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Throw on to first, and the Orioles will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 32-0. Good night from Baltimore.
the winning pitcher is Odrisamer Despaigne. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway stations. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.